Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever felt like you're trapped behind an invisible wall? You want to connect with people, you really do, but somehow, you end up feeling more alone than ever. It's a painful cycle, and what's even more frustrating is that sometimes, the very things we do to cope with loneliness can unintentionally push people away. It's not your fault, and you're definitely not alone in feeling this way. Today, we're going to talk about 15 common habits that lonely people often develop, not because they want to be isolated, but as a defense mechanism. By understanding these behaviors, we can start to gently untangle them and build the genuine connections we all crave. So, if you've ever felt this way, stick around. This one's for you. First up, number 1, taking everything personally. When you're feeling lonely, your sensitivity can be on high alert. A friend being quiet might feel like they're mad at you, or an unreturned text can feel like a personal rejection. It's easy to think, what did I do wrong? The truth is, most of the time, it has nothing to do with you. Your friend might just be tired, and that text could have been missed in a busy day. It's a habit born from insecurity, but assuming the worst can create distance where none existed before. Number 2 is a big one. Always expecting rejection. If you go into every social situation convinced you're going to be turned down or disliked, it changes your entire demeanor. You might seem closed off, hesitant, or even a bit defensive. This creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. People sense your hesitation and might keep their distance, which then reinforces your belief that you'll always be rejected. It's a tough cycle to break, but it starts with giving people a chance to surprise you. Let's move on to number 3. Overthinking social interactions. Ever leave a party and spend the next 3 hours replaying every single conversation in your head? Did I say something weird? Did they think my joke was dumb? This constant analysis is exhausting. It makes social events feel like high-stakes exams rather than opportunities to relax and connect. When you're so caught up in your own head, you can't be present and enjoy the moment, which is what truly builds connections. Number 4, having unrealistically high expectations of others. When you've been lonely for a while, you might build up a fantasy of the perfect friend or perfect partner who will solve everything. You might expect them to always be available, to understand you without you having to explain, and to never let you down. But people are human. They're flawed and have their own lives. Holding them to an impossible standard almost guarantees they will disappoint you, which can make you withdraw even further. Coming in at number 5, putting on a happy mask. This is about pretending you're fine when you're not. You might think showing vulnerability is a sign of weakness, or that nobody wants to be around a downer. So you smile, you say, "I'm great," but inside, you're crumbling. The problem is, this mask prevents anyone from seeing the real you. True connection is built on authenticity and vulnerability. By hiding your true feelings, you deny others the chance to support you and connect with you on a deeper level. Number 6 is the flip side. Oversharing too soon. In a desperate attempt to fast-track a connection, you might lay out your entire life story, your deepest traumas, and your biggest fears on the first meeting. While vulnerability is good, this can be overwhelming for the other person. Friendships, like any relationship, need time to grow. It's like planting a seed. You can't force it to sprout overnight by dumping a whole bag of fertilizer on it. You have to nurture it gently. Next up, number 7, consistently canceling plans. You get invited out, and for a moment, you're excited. But then, the anxiety kicks in. What if I'm awkward? What if I have nothing to say? It feels safer to just stay home, so you cancel. While it provides temporary relief, it sends a clear message to others. I'm not interested. After a few cancellations, people will naturally stop inviting you, not because they dislike you, but because they assume you don't want to come. Number 8 is a subtle one, being overly agreeable. You might think that the best way to make people like you is to agree with everything they say and do. You become a chameleon, changing your opinions and preferences to match theirs. But this can backfire. People are drawn to those with their own thoughts and personality. If you're always a yes man, the relationship can feel one-sided, and you may come across as disingenuous. Don't be afraid to have your own voice. At number 9, we have focusing only on your own feelings. When you're in the depths of loneliness, your own pain can be all-consuming. In conversations, you might find yourself constantly steering the topic back to your own problems and struggles. You're not trying to be selfish, you're just trying to be understood. But relationships are a two-way street. It's crucial to also show genuine interest in the other person's life, their joys, and their struggles too. Ask questions and really listen to the answers. Number 10. Using self-deprecating humor excessively. A little self-deprecating joke can be charming and make you relatable. But when every other sentence is about how awkward, dumb, or unlovable you are, it gets uncomfortable for others. At first, they might try to reassure you, but over time it becomes draining. It puts them in the constant position of being your therapist or cheerleader, which is too much pressure for a new friendship. And worse, they might actually start to believe you. Let's talk about number 11, refusing to ask for help. This is rooted in a fear of being a burden. You struggle in silence, convinced that asking for a small favor or for someone to listen will push them away. But in healthy relationships, people want to help each other. It builds trust and strengthens bonds. By never allowing others to be there for you, you prevent the relationship from reaching a deeper, more supportive level. Number 12, holding on to grudges from past hurts. If you've been hurt before, and who hasn't, it's tempting to carry that baggage into new relationships. You might be suspicious of a new friend's motives or test their loyalty because of how someone else treated you in the past. It's like punishing a new person for a crime they didn't commit. This creates a barrier of distrust that makes it nearly impossible for a genuine connection to flourish. Moving on to number 13, having a rigid all-or-nothing mindset about friendships. You might believe that if someone is a true friend, they must be available 24/7 and meet a long list of criteria. If they fall short in one area, you write them off completely. This black and white thinking doesn't allow for the nuances of human relationships. People have different capacities for friendship, and someone can be a great board game friend or a coffee friend without needing to be your everything. Number 14, isolating yourself after one bad social experience. You finally push yourself to go to a party, but it feels awkward and you don't connect with anyone. Your immediate reaction is, "See, I knew it. I'm never doing that again." This one negative event reinforces your desire to hide away. But social skills are like a muscle. They get stronger with practice. Every single interaction won't be perfect, and that's okay. The key is to not let one stumble stop you from trying again. And finally, number 15, mistaking social media for real connection. It's easy to fall into the trap of scrolling through feeds and thinking you're being social. You see everyone's highlight reels and feel like you're part of their lives, but it's a passive, one-sided interaction. Liking a photo isn't the same as having a real conversation. This can create the illusion of connection while leaving you feeling even more isolated in reality. It's a substitute that never truly satisfies our deep-seated need for genuine, face-to-face community. So, there you have it. 15 behaviors that might be keeping you stuck. If you recognized yourself in any of these, please don't be hard on yourself. The first step to changing anything is awareness. The goal here isn't to blame, but to empower. You can learn to lower your defenses, manage your expectations, and take small, brave steps toward the connection you deserve. It's a journey, not a race. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on personal growth and connection. And share your thoughts in the comments below. Which of these points hit home for you? You're part of a community here. Until next time, be kind to yourself.